Lora King was 7 years old when she saw the black and white video on television news, grainy footage of 4 police officers savagely beating a black man. First, she thought how odd it was that this man on the TV shared her father's name. As she looked around at the faces of her family, she realized it was her dad. Then she thought, he can't survive this. Lora King thought she was watching her father die. When she saw him afterwards, she didn't recognize his face. It was so swollen and bruised. She was terrified of this stranger, until the man smiled. It was her father's unmistakable smile. Rodney King survived that beating, but his daughter says he carried its scars until he died in 2012. It was more than the broken bones and the brain damage, it was the emotional scars as well, the trauma. When she thinks of her father now, she doesn't think of that video. She thinks of his smile. His smile was electric to me, she says. Lora King spent the weeks leading up to the 30th anniversary of the 1992 uprisings running from interview to interview, trying to honor her father's memory and support the foundation she runs that bears his name. She learned early that she could never escape the events set in motion that night her father was beaten, and long ago she stopped trying. It's been my life since I was 7 years old, she says. 13 days after police beat Rodney King, there was another grainy videotape capturing a horrific act of violence. This one came from inside Empire Liquors, capturing the Korean-American grocer, Soon Ja-do, shooting 15-year-old Latasha Harlins in the back of the head. To accuse the teenager of stealing a bottle of orange juice. Harlins was found clutching $2, more than the cost of the drink, in her hand. When the detectives knocked on the door and told my grandmother it was just like your heart trying to grab a beatbag, her cousin Shinese Harlins says.